Hi everybody. I'm calling today's video Great Driftwood Finds. People are always asking me when I'm walking on the beach what types of pieces of driftwood am I looking for? Because I have great friends and they like to help me, and so when they're walking around they like to pick up pieces that they think might be useful for me, which I love and thank you very much. So sometimes I'm looking for just straight flat pieces. So take a look at these. You know, these are great because I make these trees and they're just perfect for it. Sometimes they all have a little bit of personality, like this one. If you look at it, it looks like it has a little face, kind of has a fish shape. This one here, I think looks like a shark, so that's really fun. Look at that, it's kind of neat. Of course, triangular pieces are very valuable because you don't find them very often. Here's a great example of one, but you need them for treetops. So those are always a great find. Other times I'm looking for ones that look like sailboats, so they have that sailboat shape. And I've laid these on a stick so you can get a feel for what that might look like. You have to use your imagination a little bit. But here's a finished one just to give you an idea. So sailboat shapes are always great finds. For those of you who have been watching my Facebook page, you know I'm on an owl kick lately. So I look for pieces like this. This is a nice example. It's a nice flat piece. It has a rounded top. Sometimes flat tops are also fun. But again, here I'll help your imagination out a little bit. Put a couple eyes on it. So see, you start to see how that might work as an owl. These pieces for perches are also wonderful. This has a little branch and a little eye there. Here's another piece, which again is just really cool because of the swirling and the striping, but you can kind of see what that would look like. Of course, now and then you find a piece like this, which is, I mean, this is just fantastic. I'll put the owl in here. There you kind of get an idea of what that might look like when it's done, and that's really going to be great. I just need to find the right backing piece for that. Speaking of backing pieces, what makes a good one? Well, you know, it really depends on the size and shape, and you have to imagine that this is going to hang on somebody's wall. So flat pieces that aren't too big, too small, always are a wonderful find. This one is really cool because look at this great, just naturally bleached white, and then it has that great hole up there. Here's another one. I mean, this one, I'll back up. It has a great shape with that point at the bottom, lots of texture in the wood that you can see, and then it even has like this great rusty color, which I was able to work into some of the details on the owl, which I think turned out really well. Of course, there's always these great pieces, which I posted. This was my last one that I had put online, saying it was my current favorite. And really, how could it not be? I mean, just look at that piece of wood. It's just great. Then other times, I just look for pieces that just have a lot of character. I mean, some of these, I really have no idea what they're going to be, but they just all have great features. I mean, this one is this great, you know, curve. This, I mean, look at just all kinds of nooks and crannies and a great shape. This one I really love. It's just got nice, really curvy crevices in it. The fact that it stands up is kind of cool. This one here, same thing, just, you know, great color. And again, I have no idea what it's going to be, but just all wonderful finds. This was one of the last ones I had posted too on making this little beach hut sculpture. But, you know, see how this front piece, I mean, it just has so much dimension and just such a great shape. It just adds, I've just put it all on a flat board, which didn't have all that much personality, but once you put, you know, that piece on it, it really makes for a great sculpture. So these are the types of things that I keep an eye out for. So again, these are all great finds. Have a great day, everybody.